Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial. For this one, I will be showing you how to create on-chain alerts using Tenderly, and you can do this for any blockchain network that Tenderly supports, and that's over 52 network. But for this guide or this tutorial, I'll be focusing on mode, and mode is an L2 that is part of the superchain, the optimism superchain. So you can go to mode.network if you want to know more about mode. But if you already have an idea, let's focus on Tenderly. And the first question is, what is Tenderly? And Tenderly is pretty much full stack Web3 infrastructure. Um, is a Web3 infrastructure provider, so you can pretty much do crazy things with it when it comes to node RPCs and some um, creating simulations of transactions. I'm going to show you. If you just go to tenderly.core, you'll be shown the website, the page where you can go through what exactly they do. Tenderly is pretty much a, a developer's friend for blockchain developers or like people building on chain, because you can do some pretty interesting things with it. You can simulate transactions. You can have virtual test nets where, let's say, you're trying to test out some things out. You can pretty much have some pretty much it provides you some amazing tools to test your transactions and to have like a good solid monitoring system to go before releasing your app into the wild. So for this particular one, I'll be showing you how you can create our an on-chain notification system where if something happens to a wallet address or to a contract address that you've added to Tenderly, it will send you a notification through any of the destination that you provided. So which could be email, your your Discord address, your Discord channel that you've added it at. For this one, I'm going to just focus on email and show you where you can find the configuration for the Discord. So the first step is to go to tenderly.co, the core, and create an account. Get started is going to show you the creating an account page. And if you already have an account, it's going to log you in. I think this will log me in because I already. Okay, so I think I logged that last time. You can create an account here, or you can log in. I will log in with Google because I think that is what I used to create this account. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I think that's it. So this is the dashboard. This is my dashboard, and because I already have an account, I created a personal project. For you, the steps might be um, more detailed. Like you might have to do some configurations. Like I'm sure this would not come because I'm sure this is me giving it hey gun. You might need to provide a credit project. So in case you're seeing that for the first time, just know it's pretty much straightforward. Click, 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 and you should arrive at this destination. So if you want to create an alert, you've got several items here on the sidebar that you can select to do some the things that are relevant to what the item title shows. So you have node RPCs, virtual testnet with three actions, and for the explorer you can pretty much see everything. But we're going to focus on the monitoring because that's where we have the alerts. So I'm just going to go right there, and this you see here, it was during my testing. This is when I had this enabled. For you, you might see this. Let me just remove it. All right, for you, this is what you would see. You would see an empty alert, um, empty state where you are prompted to create an alert. So let's just do that. I'm going to create an alert right now, and it's asking me to go through a number of steps to achieve this. So the first step is to select an alert trigger type. So alert trigger type is what exactly are you listening for? What exactly is your trigger gonna be? So my trigger is gonna be a successful transaction. Whenever there's a successful transaction on whatever I am tracking or I'm monitoring, I want to perform an action or I want to get a notification. So I'm just gonna select this. Next question is target. Select addresses for which the alert will be triggered. So The target is what exactly are you monitoring for the trigger. So you can monitor an address, you can monitor addresses deployed on the particular network, you can monitor an entire project, or you can monitor a group of address that you've added to tag with. So um, this are pretty much based on some configurations that you've made earlier somewhere. This is pretty straightforward, is the one that we can easily just test right now. If I select an address, it's going to say select from a project or insert any address, right? So I can either select from a project, and what select from a project means is the addresses that I've already added to the wallet section that I can just select from. So these two are relevant. If you come to the wallet section, you'll see that that's what we have here, multiplayer mode. And the way I did it was just go to add a wallet, and I inserted an address. Let me just do this quickly. I pasted an address, and oh yeah, it's not. This is a transaction hash for when I received support. I'm just find it. Good. This is an EOA, so I'm going to see a list of. Yeah, so it's pretty much saying all the same address, but you see that there's mainnet here. This is Ethereum mainnet. It's just also indicating what network they are going to be tracked on. So you can add as many as it's supported and as many as you want. So I could add zero. You see, is 5BE1, 5BE1. So it's the same. Don't be confused by why there are so many list of addresses. Yeah, it's the same address, just the things that are different is if you select this, you're adding this wallet address but on base, right? And this on Zeta Chain testnet. So I have already added those ones, and I already have that the address I'm interested in including into this. I have added it, and I said, okay, for this one, track it on mode Sepolia, and for this one, track it on mode, right? Then I can add a tag, and then if I go to my alert and I create an alert, just follow the steps through again, I can see them on the wallets here, and I can select whichever one I want to use. So for this, I'm going to focus on the Sepolia testnet for mode. I will include a link to mode. Mode is an L2 that is part of the optimization superchain that is building some pretty innovative DeFi systems where you can earn from contributing to the chain. So check it out. I am going to drop the mode Sepolia wallet address for the track that. If you don't want to go through all the steps, you can easily just paste the address right here, right, and select any of this. I mean, it's still the same thing, well, but now I don't have to. By select from a project means I just have it right there. I can easily just include it whenever I need. But I said any address might mean that I have to go copy it every time I do need it. So you just like pasting that here and coming here and saying track on multiple it. Thank you. Then click on next. And for you, you might not see any of these things here, and that's because this is showing up in my own dashboard because I have them configured on the test when I was trying to test for this video. For you, you might just see a list of options here like I have, or maybe if you used something that included an email to sign up, you might see an email here, but to be unverified, you need to verify your email. They will send you a link that you need to verify. And this is a Discord webhook URL for a server that I am an admin on that I want to receive the alerts on. So these are integrations where you can decide wherever you want to use the notifications, you want to consume the notifications or receive them. So I will go for mail. I can either click this to add another one, right? This is good. Or I already have one included. I will just turn that on. And then I already configured a Discord URL, a Discord webhook URL, so I can receive that in a Discord channel. The focus of this video would not show this. I will leave a link to the documentation where they show how to configure this and add a webhook URL. And then you can also have for Slack, Telegram. And Web3 Action is just kind of building a webhook for on-chain events. So when something happens on Onchain, you can use a Web3 action to auto trigger something. So Tenderly also provides that, Sentry, PagerDuty. Um, yeah, so more like monitoring and stuff. So I'm going to just go for the primary email. Send me notifications here when there is a successful transaction, and I can also turn on the Discord because I already have it configured. For you, you can just leave it as the email. It's pretty much good. Then I'm gonna save, and that is all I need to do to set up a successful transaction and to set up an alert. For this wallet address. You can also add for contracts if you want to track some certain things. Maybe I might make another video for that. Um, that's undecided yet. So once we have that good and going, I can trigger a test alert. So for Montsepolia, I can just paste the transaction hash of me receiving some testnet tokens. Let's see if that's gonna work. I'm testing this. Oh, invalid transaction hash. Okay, all right. So yeah, that doesn't work. Mm, let me make a dummy transaction to 5BE1. So this is um, the wallet address I used, right? So let me send, and it's on mode testnet. Let me make sure that's on testnet. Good. So mode testnet. Let me send some USDC to another wallet address. So I'm going to send some of this to Better. I'm going to send, say, 5 USDC to Better. I remember we're tracking any successful transaction. So whether you're receiving or sending, once it's a successful transaction, we are going to receive an alert for that. So I'm going to just confirm. And once that process is done and completed, just give it a little bit of time, confirmed. If everything works, I should get a Discord notification somewhere. Right, so let me just check my mail. See that? I'm just gonna check my mail. All right, this is July 24, 2024, 5:40. We have an email. This is my mailbox, and we can see that a successful transaction has happened. And this is the ID that tracks it on Tenderly. And I can either view this in dashboard, and the transaction asks for what of that particular transaction. This is the transaction that happened that we tracked. I sent 5 USDC, right, to this wallet address, right, impute, and it's true amount, just more like details about what happened on Montsepolia, and it's successful. So, and if I also check the Discord, you can see that we've got the same thing here, July 2024, we've got 5:40:20 a.m. UTC, right? It's the same thing, and it works. It works, guys. It works. And that is how you can set up a notification system for wallet addresses and contract addresses, actually. But I would probably show that one in another video. Like I said, it's not something I'm able to do, but not yet set in stone. Good. So, and that's it, guys. Thank you for catching this video. What we learned was how to create Onchain alerts in Tenderly, which is a full-stack Web3 infrastructure provider for building on-chain and also like giving you a comprehensive toolbox, a well set up toolbox for you to build, test and monitor your code, your software, your applications, whatever. All right, thank you so much for catching this. My name is Joshua. I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your week.